The UPS store, is it a good investment? How much do these bad boys cost to open? How much money are they making? And are shipping giants like Amazon squeezing and compressing their margins? Could this actually still be a good investment? That's exactly what we're going to cover and answer in today's video. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Tarek Johnson. I am the CEO and founder of Franchise Empire, where we have helped hundreds of people just like you find, vet, and launch proven money-making franchises. So let's talk a little bit about the history of UPS, how they got started, and kind of where they stand, right? So UPS, formerly known as the American Messenger Company, it was founded in 1907. 1907 by James Casey and Claude Ryan in a Seattle basement with a whopping $100 loan. I just want you to think about this for a second. This company has been around for over 100 years. So as you go thinking about a business that you want to start or efforts that you're putting in, they've been around for 100 years. Here we are trying to make millions, and the first 2 years, this business has been around for almost 120 years. Just let that sink in. And so the UPS store, as you would guess, it operates as a franchise subsidiary of UPS. UPS is, of course, the parent company, and UPS store franchises and corporate operate as a subsidiary under that brand. And so all locations, or most of their locations, are independently owned and operated by their franchisees. I don't know if this is surprising or not. It feels surprising to me, but they were ranked #1 in customer service in their category by Forbes in 2025. Actually, now that I think about it, when I go to the UPS store across the street, yeah, they're pretty friendly there. They're pretty friendly, but it's pretty quick. Most of the time, I'm just returning things from Amazon and just dropping it off. And so I'm not sure if this will come as a surprise to you, but UPS operates its own cargo airline called UPS Airlines. It was actually established in 1988. So that means as of the making of this video, they've been around for 37 years. And of course, it is a subsidiary of UPS, which, by the way, stands for United Parcel Service. If you didn't know that, fun fact. They operate a fleet of 292 aircraft. So that's part of why they're able to get things all over the country, all over the world in the time that they do. UPS has a whopping 5,690 locations across North America. And can you take a guess, with that many locations, with 292 aircrafts, how many flights does UPS Airline fly a day? Take a guess. Let me know in the comments below what your guess is. How many flights does UPS operate daily? And I will let you know at the end of the video. I will have a special prize for the winner. All right, so let's talk numbers for the UPS store. So the total investment ranges from $100,000 to $495,000. So in terms of royalty fees, franchisees pay a royalty fee of 5% of gross sales plus gross commissions, which is referred to as STR. In terms of marketing and advertising fees, there is a local marketing fee of 1%, and there is a national advertising fee of 2.5%. There's also various other technology and miscellaneous fees, but those are the main ones that we covered. And one of the most common questions that people ask is, hey, is UPS store a good franchise investment? Is Tropical Smoothie a good franchise investment? They always want to know, am I going to make a mistake? Am I going to be safe if I buy this investment? All right, so everyone wants to know, what are the sales? What are the average earnings? When we take a look at their FDD and look at their 2023 numbers, they show average adjusted sales of $721,000. And when we dive a little bit deeper into the numbers, we can see that the average adjusted sales for the top 10% of centers are about $1.2 million. The highest performing location does about $2.5 million in sales, and the lowest performing location does $68,000 in sales. I'd be really curious to know about what their margins are and what their margins look like in this sort of business, because as you can imagine, the shipping revenue probably doesn't have a ton of margin in it for the franchisee. I mean, if they come in and someone pays $25, $30, $40 to ship something, what percentage is the franchisee actually receiving? Because most of that revenue would need to go to UPS to actually fulfill on the cost of the shipping, right? And the logistics. And so recently I put together something called the 14 franchise buying mistakes to make sure that you do not destroy your investment. It's a free guide that I put together. It has a corresponding video with that. And I made it as a gift for you. So take a look in the description and the comments below if you want to take a look at, hey, what are the things that I need to know to reduce my risk, protect myself when going out there buying a franchise. Then this is a must read and watch. Go grab it for free below. So I'm curious, what are your thoughts about the UPS store as an investment? Is this something that you would pull the trigger on? Do you feel like it aligns with your goals overall after hearing the numbers? When I think about their startup cost range and the average sales, they're pretty close to that 2-to-1 sales to investment ratio. So they do check that box for me. The only thing I'd really want to know about is the margins and kind of the overall profitability of the locations. But unfortunately, we do not have access to that information, or I would share it with you. Now, if you guessed that the UPS store has 2,000 flights daily, then you guessed right. And congratulations, you just won a chicken dinner. Get it? My dry sense of humor. Someone's gonna laugh at it. Someone's gonna laugh. They're gonna be like, this guy's corny AF. I mean, honestly, it's my personality style. I mean, I am pretty corny. That's actually, how I knew that I was gonna marry my wife, because she laughed at all my corny jokes naturally and actually thought they were funny. She still laughs at them. Maybe she's just tricking me. All right, so if you like this style of video and you want to watch more breakdowns as we go down the Entrepreneur 500 list and dissect some of these franchises, then you can click right here. There's a playlist of a bunch of these videos where we just break down all these different popular franchises that you've heard of. Make sure to hit the little like button below, and definitely don't subscribe before you go. You should probably miss out on any other videos that we make. I'm just kidding. I'll see you in the next one.